Just play it. You gonna play to win. When you start helping me, it doesn't matter. Then retire. Get out.
Yesterday's yesterday, today's today. Tomorrow will be tomorrow.
Hey everybody, ready for the playoffs? We got our 4 teams in. Our final standings are as follows. We have 98 Vikings at number 1 at 10-4. Eye of the Storm at 10-4 as well, but back by only 4 points. Chronic Roaches, who didn't really care about last week, so he said, ends up at 9-5. Contract Year beats Mikos Marauders to go to 8-6 and get in the playoffs. Mikos Marauders dropped to 6-8. Ass Clowns dropped to 5-9, partially due to not playing, well, more like playing guys that aren't really playing. It's really something I got to figure out next season about this whole guys that don't play thing. It's all going to come to me over time. Anyway, Hot Carl's got a win to end the season to tie up with the Warriors. The Warriors has a lot more points than Hot Carl's, but they're both at 4-10. So a good season for some of us and a shitty season for a lot of us. We know who we're talking about. But let's get on to the important matchups. The matchups of the playoffs. All right, our first big matchup is 98 Vikings versus Contract Year. Contract Year, part of the two-peat of championship winners, including myself, Contract Year, and Eye of the Storm, have all done 2 in a row. Contract Year's looking to get back up and back into the playoffs again and win some games. 98 Vikings, many times a bridesmaid, but I don't think really ever a bride. So he has been a monster this year with points. So I personally look for him to kind of crap all over Contract Year. Contract Year can only go so far. When your football team is undefeated and apparently unstoppable, you got to have some bad luck in other areas. So let's hope that it's in fantasy football. I mean, no diss to you, Contract Year, but I'd really rather see 98 Vikings win than Contract Year. I'm going to be honest. I'm just saying it. It's said. The other big playoff match is Chronic Roaches and Eye of the Storm, my big brother. Eye has already won 2 championships and generally is in the running every frickin' year. I don't think that guy has any time but to think about fantasy football. It explains a lot now I think about it in general. It makes a lot of things make sense through my whole family history now. But he's got a juggernaut team. Chronic Roaches, who in his second year won the entire thing. I mean, there's some people that have never even won the championship that are in this league. And Chronic comes in year 2, boom, wins it all. Totally expecting him for the two-peat. He has to win. Of course he has to win this week to go to the championship, to try to go for that two-peat. Should be interesting. Due to his lackadaisical effort last week, I think is going to impact him. It's like those teams that rest their guys in week 17 and then kind of get their asses handed to them from a wild card team. I'm smelling one of those weekends, but we'll see. Hey, there's a consolation bracket on Yahoo. All of us losers, feel free to ignore that crap. You can set a lineup if you want. It doesn't do anything. Once the playoffs are over, I'll give all the details and the information for setting up the toilet bowl. We got a decent pot, almost $200 for the toilet bowl, so there's still some winnings left for some of us that suck, myself included. I guess that's it for this week. Good luck to everyone in the playoffs. Go Vikings for the number 2 pick.
Is this? We go out, we hit people in the mouth, number 1. Number 2, we cannot give them the game. Number 3,
Hello? We suck.
I tell you the truth.
right now that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. Cannot play with them.
You play to win the game.
Cannot win with them.
Playoffs? Hello?
Cannot coach with them.
That is so much crap.
Can't do it.
You play to win.
You don't know what we're trying to do. You guys don't look at the films. You don't know what happened. You really don't know. You think you know, but you really don't know. And you never will.
I'm getting on the damn heat with everybody, each and every one of y'all, hammering my tail. I don't coach that way. I don't coach them to do that type of thing. See that? That's your right.